give you one more thing to think about. The SEC probably cost Florida State a berth two different ways. They cost them a berth through Alabama beating Georgia. They also cost them a berth through Florida being so mediocre and LSU having another semi-off year. If LSU had beaten Ole Miss, they would have had a much higher standing. They probably would have been a top 10 team. If Florida had not just been a disaster this year, and they go in there and beat like Dan Mullen, a couple of his school teams, a 9 or 10 win team, this is a completely different conversation without Jordan Travis.
Now, if you're looking at who, because here's the thing, well, who'd they beat? Well, at the end of the day, LSU, good 3-loss team.
5th best team in the SEC.
Right. Clemson, 4-loss team. Like that's it. Now,
by the way, and Clemson cost them too.
Yeah. And Louisville last night, I get it. Louisville's 10-2 ACC championship. So a 2-loss Louisville team, but stack those 3 wins up against whatever Texas was able to do and whatever Alabama was able to do. I just don't, the undefeated thing to me, like you could be talking about liberty.
It doesn't matter.
It shouldn't.
Yeah. And I'm not going to go off on guys you're about to be on TV with. But I've had to sit through 2 or 3 different conversations with 2 of those guys already today. And I just don't understand it. But again, it doesn't matter. All this debate is really meaningless at this point, Matt, because the decision's been made. And, I've thrown up a lot of wild theories here because we're just trying to get to the bottom of it. And all these things cumulatively do make a difference. You don't know which guy or woman in that room, going back to one of my earlier points, was really turned off. And I mean, seriously turned off by what Florida State did. I think in the end, off the field matters by Florida State helped do them in spite of their record on the field.
And here we have it, the final 4-team playoff format. It's going to be one talked about for quite some time, but at the end of the day, who's not excited for the Rose Bowl with Michigan and Alabama and the Sugar Bowl between Washington and Texas? What a day it's been in college football. What a season it's been in college football. Paul and I will be here with you throughout the process. We'll lead you up to the CFP semifinals. We'll talk to you about the national championship and everything in between.
Give me something I can feel. Light a cigarette just so I can breathe.